What's up, guys, and welcome to the first episode of Eat, Lift and Lose with myself, Brad.
And myself, Chris.
And what is Eat, Lift and Lose? So, we're going to be coming at you on a weekly basis, covering all aspects of fitness and nutrition, helping you lose the most weight you possibly can or ever have.
So yeah, really covering kind of foods where you can actually enjoy your food to eat, learn how to lift in a safe and effective manner, and still achieve the weight loss goals that you've got.
Yeah, perfect. So, why are we doing this? Basically, me and Chris have been talking for a long while, and we're sick and tired of seeing all the bullshit information that you guys are fed through social media.
Constantly,
you know, all these fad diets, all these ridiculous exercises, it's all bullshit, and we're going to give you some real useful information that's going to help you get some real results. So we're going to be giving you videos, not just us, our beautiful faces talking every week. We're going to give
that's
you...
a stretch.
We're going to give you some training videos, some technique videos, some workout videos, you know, just giving you some really good information that you guys can use to help you get some results.
So yeah, I think it's definitely kind of born out of frustration.
Yeah, 100%.
And probably a number of rants we've had with one another, or been involved in through other people as well, where we just know there's a change that needs to happen within the industry.
Yeah.
We're seeing it a lot with kind of the guys that we're following and stuff. But it's far outweighed by the amount of crap that's out there.
Yeah.
So hopefully this brings a bit of truth to you guys. So you're not wasting your money or your time to precious things on things that you really shouldn't be wasting your time on or your money.
Yeah. And the information we're going to be put out is not going to be all sciencey stuff that you guys don't understand. We're reading the science stuff, but we're giving it to you in a way that you can understand and adapt to your lifestyle. Pretty much we're going to help you eat your cake and lift weights and lose more weight, you know, get rid of those love handles and get rid of those bingo wings. We'll help you do that. So yeah, I think that's enough of us about what we do, kind of what we're looking to do.
Enough.
We are going to start off this week's vlog, or
We're doing a vlog now?
I don't know what we're going to call this.
Who knows? Video, adventure,
Yeah, frustration videos.
wing it and try, see what happens.
Yeah, that doesn't
Who
sound
knows?
too great, does it? Frustration videos.
Look, whatever frustrations you've got.
Yeah.
So a different website. Let's not go there.
So, where do we start? Well, let's start off with what we're here for: weight loss, and getting some results. A lot of people get weight loss so confused. They start going different tangents down different roads. You know, at the end of the day, you're looking to get at your destination. There are loads of ways that we can go, and we're going to delve in different ways and not necessarily tell you which ways are better, which ways are worse. We're just going to say that these are the ways you can go and allow you to adapt them to your lifestyle. So, where would you start weight loss, Chris?
In terms of weight loss, I think it is very simple in terms of what needs to be done, but it is hard work. So it goes without saying, if you want to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit, averagely across a week. But that can be hard work. If it was easy, we would all be there. There would be no need for this industry of kind of dieting companies and schemes and loads of different places where they're selling you stuff to achieve results you want, because if it was easy, you'd be going doing it without all of that having to happen. So we'll go into kind of what you can do, what you can take away, just a few basics that you can start to implement, which again, you might not see drastic results. You're not going to have a six-pack overnight. Unfortunately, that's not the case. If it was, we'd both be ripped right now. We're not.
No,
So yeah, maybe let's just go into a few basics of kind of how you can slowly, without even having to track everything you're eating, achieve a bit of a calorie deficit and slowly get there.
Yeah, so the first thing, if we look into what most people do when they go first delve into weight loss, I've been there before. You know, I don't know about you, Chris, but you might have before.
Probably.
And I know a lot of friends and families that have. They look into weight loss, and the first thing they do is they go, I must go to the gym every day.
And what can I buy?
Yeah, what can I buy? How many protein supplements can I buy?
Yeah,
how many vegetables can I now start eating? And this, then this, and this. You know, all of it. You guys have been there. If you haven't, then you're probably ripped, and you don't need to watch this video. So
move on.
yeah. So what I would always recommend to someone who's quite new to weight loss or have always had problems with losing weight is not to necessarily start looking at food, but to look at activity. One of the biggest causes of obesity and people being overweight is generally how active they are. Now, this isn't getting in the gym and lifting weights. Like, that comes later. What comes first is what you do outside of your usual routine.
Yeah. So with daily activity, I mean, there's a number of ways you can either track it or just try and improve it. And we're just talking about simple things, i.e. taking the stairs rather than walking, or rather than sitting on a lift or an elevator or whatever you want to do. Parking your car farther away from your place of work or your study, whatever you're doing. Or even when you go shopping, park the car a little bit further away. They sound small, they don't really sell, but they are going to be things that eventually, across a day, across your week, which are going to add up to more activity within your lifestyle, which, again, it's not going to get you overnight results. I mean, we're not here to try and sell you overnight results. In fact, we're not even here to sell you anything. We're just here to kind of give you information which is valuable that you can go and take away. So anything that's going to improve the amount of steps that you can take across a day is massively useful to start to integrate into your day.
Yeah, 100%. One of the first steps that I will always recommend to clients is...
No pun intended.
Yeah. Is to go and just increase their daily steps. It will make a huge difference. If we start talking about science stuff, if you look at how many calories we burn and how we break those calories up, you know, what burns the most calories, one of the biggest things is what we do just in general, you know, just being alive, moving around, blinking and all of that. So if we can start increasing that, obviously you can't start increasing how many times you blink if you walking down the street like that.
It's slightly weird.
Yeah, but we're talking about things just getting out of the house, or
Definitely.
moving inside the house, you know, cleaning up, doing the housework, walking to the shops, rather than walking to the shop on the corner just up the road, go walk a little bit further. I would say about 20 minutes on top of your usual routine. And that doesn't just mean, okay, I'll go walk the dogs. It's 20 minutes on top of that. So when it comes to walking, you're not just going to benefit yourself. In a lot of cases, you're going to benefit others or other things. Such as, I would say, one of the biggest aspects, big positive aspect of walking is the amount of stress you can release. If we take that into real life situations, the stress of work can be huge. So if you're doing things to reduce stress, your productivity in work is going to go up, and that's got a knock-on effect of a lot of other things. What would you say would be a simple way to kind of monitor your activity?
Simplest way, we've all got smartphones these days, is to use your smartphone. And if you want, go and get some sort of tracking device. So we've both got Fitbits. Not sponsored by Fitbit, but we've both got Fitbits. There are other fitness trackers available. There's others that are a lot cheaper as well. You don't have to go and spend £100, £150 on one. But you can use your phone. The only reason why I prefer not to use my phone is I don't always carry my phone on me.
That's it.
That's purely the only reason why. So I like to know a little bit more accurate information. These aren't the most accurate things in the world. They're not going to get every single step you do every single day, and they probably do overestimate the amount of steps you take. There's variations, or variance, between the different variations of activity trackers and different brands. So I think the most important thing is consistently using the same device to track. I.e., if I use my phone all the time to track, I'll always use that. If I use a Fitbit, I'll always use that. That way you're just consistent. And that's probably the biggest thing that helps with weight loss. Not just in terms of being consistent with your tracking, but just everything else.
Yeah. I totally agree. I'll give you an example of some real life results. Is got a client that has always struggled or not really paid attention to losing weight. They've always kind of had it in their mind, but would be a typical person that just starts cutting out sweets and chocolates.
I've been there.
Yeah, I've done it
It's
myself.
not fun.
No, it's not. It's not realistic either.
No.
But I just said to them, look, let's not change what you eat. Let's just add in more steps. And they went from probably doing 4,000 steps, give or take, bumped it up to 10,000, and in over coming up to 3 weeks now, they've lost over 2 kilos. And they're still eating takeaways, still eating the stuff they like. Subconsciously, they are starting to clean up the diet, and that's an side effect, which is good. But they're not focused on it. And I think walking is hugely underrated.
Massively.
The amount of calories you can burn without even having to think about what you're eating, without having to go, oh, I've got to drop my calories, or I'm not allowed to eat bread anymore, I'm not allowed to eat this. Like, who wants to live a life like that? And, you know, it's not nice to do it, let alone think about it. And yeah, I think getting out, getting active is something that everyone needs to do. A good little tip, if you're someone who works at a desk and sits there tapping away all day, is every hour just pop to the toilet or go to the kitchen and go for a little walk. You know, a lot of offices have a phone next to them, or they have to ring up.
Yeah.
No one says you can't go and walk and speak to someone. What happened to social skills?
Put down email. I used to work in an office environment. Everyone emails each other, even though it's only sit about a 10-step walk away. So that was probably the biggest thing that I did probably in the last year or two. Drop the emails, stop tapping away at your keyboard, just go and speak to people.
Yeah.
It's a lot more personal.
Yeah.
You're going to get the work done that you need done probably a lot quicker by speaking to someone in person. You're going to get an answer straight away, and there you go. You've whacked in a few more steps.
And
do that a few times across the day, and you'll be flying.
Yeah, 100%. Another good tip would be, if you are an office worker or you travel and you have a destination of work, is I know a lot of people do not take lunches. Or their lunch...
have one lunch a week, 2 max.
Exactly, or their lunch consisted of sitting at their desk.
Yeah.
Like, go outside and go walk somewhere. Even if it is literally to walk up the road, walk around somewhere and come back, and then eat your lunch at your desk. That's whether you eat on the go or eat by pre-planning your meals is a whole different episode, but it's little things like that are going to make a huge difference, like the whole snowball effect.
Yeah.
Start small and it will gradually get bigger. And yeah, you will come to a stage where you will stop losing weight from that, but that's when training comes into play, where we can start manipulating calories and stuff like that. So weight loss can be really, really simple, as we've said. It hasn't got to be all these fancy pills and
definitely
fancy
not.
diets.
And if you've done that, don't be ashamed. I mean,
no.
We've done dumb stuff in the past.
100%.
We'll probably still do dumb stuff in the future.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, talking of like pills and stuff, I remember when I was in college, and obviously egos are bigger than anything out there.
Yeah.
And you know, you're around with guys your age or people your age.
Testosterone's flying around.
Yeah, and the one thing you want to do is kind of get ripped. And I didn't know a thing about losing weight. My training consisted of playing a bit of football and going into the gym, which consisted of just what should we do. But without going off tangent, I actually started to look into weight loss pills.
How did that go?
Yeah, literally just made me stay on the toilet, and it was the worst experience ever. But it literally, I was trying all different things, all different tablets, and they're not cheap either.
I'm not surprised.
Like a small little
they know
pot,
you're going to pay for a lot of money
a small
for it.
little pot is like 30 to 50 quid. Like I think I even managed to get the ones called like ketones. You know, there's a brand called like ketones or
okay, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, and they don't do anything. They are literally just a waste of money. And if you have a look at the ingredients, I'm going to say probably a good 70 to 90% of them are all based off caffeine. And so you could claim that they work on the basis of you're taking caffeine and you're going to be a bit more alert and you're going to move around more. But that comes back to what we were just saying, how moving more is going to burn more calories.
Yeah. And you can do that without buying a pill.
Yeah, exactly. You can go to your local coffee shop and grab a coffee or buy some coffee for home. But, you know, try not to get into that sort of stuff. Try not to be fooled. I'm going to say fooled because it is literally what happens is they fool you into buying their shit. It's not going to get you anywhere. And even if it is, it's only going to be short term. You're looking at 2-3 weeks worth of results for what you pay for 50 quid, and
then you've got to buy another box of pills for another 50 quid.
And then by the time
keep doing that forever.
Yeah, and by the time you've bought your second box, you're back to square one anyway. Because you've gone, oh hey up, I've just lost 2 kilos this week. I'm going to enjoy some takeaway. Get that takeaway in. You overeat because you've cut all your foods out.
Yeah. And
bam, you put that water weight straight back on. Do it myself. I've done it myself plenty of times. So we're trying to get people to understand that it hasn't got to be all pills and all fad diets. You know, if you want to do a fad diet, do a fad diet, but have some reasoning behind it and
understand. I think probably understand if it's called a fad diet. Fads are short term.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get kind of long term sustainable results from it, and it's never something that we'd kind of recommend doing in general because it's probably not gonna be the healthiest way of eating. You're not gonna really enjoy it. It's probably going to restrict out some of your social life as well.
Yep.
If you're doing a fad diet, for instance, if I'm on juices, there's no way, which I've never done juice before, but again, if you're on juice, there's no way that you're going to go out on a Friday and go enjoy a meal with your family, your girlfriend, your brother, your boyfriend, whoever, or even a Sunday roast on a Sunday. I mean, who can turn down a Sunday roast?
I definitely can't.
There's no way I'd be turning around the Sunday roast to go and have a shake or juice.
No. And talking of juices, I was on the old Flake book. I remember someone doing the juice diet, and the person was like, doing the juice diet, the temptation to put a bit of fruit in my mouth is so strong. I was like,
what, they couldn't eat the fruit because they were on the juice diet? But what was in the juice? Fruit?
Yeah. Like, that's how...
There's nothing wrong with fruit.
No, yeah, that's a
fruit doesn't make you fat, but yeah, that's a whole 10-minute video on fruit.
Tastes great, and it looks really cool as well when you stick it with some yogurt, and yeah.
Enjoy it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with fruit. But yeah, that's probably a whole other video in terms of what we talk about food-wise. So we'll save that for another day.
Yeah, and I think that is pretty much it for today's episode. Hopefully we didn't bore you for too long. But stay tuned, we've got plenty more content to come your way. We're going to be talking about, should you eat carbohydrates after 6? Should you even eat carbohydrates at all?
Fats, protein, kind of the basis of nutrition. You could pay quite a bit of money for that information, but we're going to give it to you in terms of really easy ways to understand it.
Yep.
So hopefully that kind of gives you a bit of background to why we've set this up, where a lot of our frustrations have come from, which you'll probably kind of get over the next few videos.
Yep.
And the one actionable thing that you can take away from this video in terms of what you can do to lose weight, move more, take more steps, do it across your day, do it across your week. It's not going to make you shed loads of pounds overnight, but do it consistently over time, and you'll be laughing.
Yeah, second that. Maybe have a look at what ways you can track your steps. I'm not an Android user, but I know for iPhone users there is a
way for Android, don't worry.
Oh, you can explain that.
There's a way for Android.
But iPhone users, everyone
there's an
has
app for everything.
Yeah, there's a health app. It's in your phone. I don't think you can even delete it, and it automatically tracks your steps. Probably, I would say, as a good starting point is to probably just look at trying to reach the 10,000 steps a day. Really simple.
nice number to hit.
It is. Yeah, so, and don't forget this content is free. So don't forget to like, share, comment below, share it with your friends and family.
And I think if there's anything you particularly want us to cover, like if there's any points you're really, really confused on, or your friend Sally from down the road has recommended something you're not sure whether to take it or buy it, just ask us. Whether it's a direct message, a comment, whatever it is, just give us a shout. Get back to you.
Yeah, and that just leads us on to where can you find us. So either pop some comments below in the comment section, or you can find myself at Bradley G Fitness. That will cover your Instagram and Facebook.
And myself, Vele Fitness. That's VELE Fitness. And again, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Even though I don't really use it that much.
And if you want to grab both of us together, just pop yourself onto Instagram or Facebook and search for Eat, Lift, Lose, and you will find both of us there together. So plenty of ways to get in touch. Get your questions in if you've got anything you want us to cover, or you've got a situation that you're a bit unsure about. We'd be happy to help. So that's us over and out. Peace out.
That's a wrap. Take care, guys.